Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about denying reality, coming above circumstances, and why, how you should deny reality, why reality has nothing to do with what you want, why your story is actually the only story. So yeah, we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna do my makeup. All right, so if you're new here, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. Here I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, being your God self. If you are into that or on a spiritual journey or into the topics of creating your reality, then you will love it here, and I'd love to have you here, okay? So yeah, if you would like to work with me, you can. There are ways to work with me for group coaching that's starting in a couple of weeks, and for one-on-one. All the links are in the description. But other than that, let's get started. Hi Blessing, hi Ashley, hi Kristen, hi Daphne, hi Lisa, hi Sanquetta, hi Reality, hi RC, hi Daisha, hi Ashley. Okay. All right, guys, let's get started. So, denying reality. Something that I see a lot, like one of the biggest questions. Hey, free your mind. Hey, Redhead. Hey, Infinite Beauty. One of the things that I hear a lot, hey, Alice Caroline, hey, Kyra, is circumstances, right? Well, like for instance, I'll just use an example I saw on my TikTok. No, I did not see that, Alice. Oh my gosh. Don't get me excited right now, okay? Because I will for sure be in the theaters, even though I just watched them all back to back like a couple weeks ago. But okay. So where was I? Okay. Denying reality. I don't know what I was saying, but let's just jump into the topic. Oh, circumstances, right? Fuck. All right. So the comment I saw on TikTok, right? Okay. So this person said, okay, well, I want to move somewhere, right? Or I want to buy this house, but the owner doesn't want to sell it to me, right? Like, or the owner doesn't want to sell it or whatever, right? So like, let's say like you want something out your reality and it seems like reality is saying no, the person is saying no. It seems like it's a no for me, dog, for them, dog. Right? And but this is the thing to understand, you guys, okay? This is true mastery. It does not matter what anyone says. You have to, it's 4:44. You have to be able to accept your word over any other word, okay? You have to give your mind, your word, your decision supremacy over everything. It is supreme. It is supreme, but it's so supreme. And I want y'all to really hear me, because this is something that will really assist you and help you manifest things that you maybe not haven't manifested. You have so much authority that you can take away your authority or give away your authority. You can say, oh, well, this person said no, so it's a no. And that's actually what made it a no, not their no, your agreement with it, right? I talked to you guys about 3D being like a hand being extended to you. Like, hey, this is your truth, right? You're not getting what you want. It's a no. You can't do it. This is hard for you, right? Right? And when you believe it and agree with it, you're like, you come into agreement with it. You say yes. You take that hand. You take the extended hand and say, yes, it is too hard for me. It's above me. They said no. Let me tell y'all this, okay? When it comes to me getting what I want, I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a fuck what anybody's saying. The only time it's going to be a no is when I decide I don't want that anymore. Okay? That's the only time. Now, how do we do this? How do we deny reality? Okay? So first of all, you should be focused on your end. That's the only thing that you're focused on. Like, y'all, if you do that, if you focus on your end, you won't have anything to worry about, okay? And when you give your thoughts supremacy, when you give your imagination supremacy, when you know that my imagination creates, okay? My imagination, no, here's the thing, because y'all know that, right? My imagination creates, but so does some of these other things and the planets and the other people in my reality, right? No. When you know that you are the one and only source, the one and only deciding person, the one and only deciding factor in whether you're getting what you want or not, or whether you're having what you want or not, you will only contemplate the end in all your ways. In all your ways, contemplate the solution, the benediction, the happy ending. Okay? So it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what reality is looking like. It matters what you're saying. So you should be focused on your end and only your end. All right? Your end and only your end. No matter what reality is saying. No matter what. Because reality is not fixed. Reality is shifting all the time anyways. Okay? Reality is shifting all the time anyways. And so it might as well shift into what you want. But truly, you guys, being a mystic, being a magician, being an alchemist, being above, being supreme, being in your God self, all of that comes from being able to come above appearances, being able to decide beyond appearances. Okay? Deciding beyond appearances is what allows you to operate as God. Okay? It's just like when you're dreaming, right? When you're dreaming and you become lucid, you actually, there's most people who believe that, or who wake up, right, in their dream, they realize I'm dreaming, but they don't change it. They just continue to go along with it, right? They continue to go along with the dream. They know, well, I'm dreaming, but they don't change it, okay? That's where a lot of people are now in the Law of Assumption community. You're awake in the dream. You're awake in 3D. Okay, I'm God of my reality, but I'm going to continue as God of my reality to complain about what's going on in my life, which is tempting, okay? It's tempting. Complaining, negative thinking, all of that is what we're basically fed, right? It's what we're fed from the beginning of time. And this is where discipline comes in. Discipline your mind. Stop letting your mind run amok. But this is the thing. Most of us know that, right? To discipline your mind. Most of us know, okay, my thoughts become things, so I should control my thoughts. But you don't really truly believe that, right? You don't really truly believe that. Because if you really truly believe that, you would not dwell on anything but your happy ending, solution, and benediction. Okay? When you know that nothing is a hindrance to you, okay? Your desire actually has nothing to do with anything. Your desire has nothing to do with anything that's going on in this present reality. Your desire exists now on its own. But you continuing to be entranced, and I'm reading this book, she said the 3D is seductive. I said, that's a good word. It's seductive. It seduces you out of your power. It's sexy. It ain't even that sexy. But I don't know. 3D is like a girl with a fat ass, but no, she's not cute in the face. It's like she not cute. You know she's bad. You know she's toxic, but you can't help but look. You can't help but keep staring. Seductive. Like, look at them cheeks. I know it's no good for me, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Whew. I be tweaking, y'all. I really do. Y'all, this is the stuff that honestly God be telling me to say this shit. You know what I'm saying? So is it really even me? But but yeah, it's seductive. It wants you to be entranced, right? It wants you to look at it like, look at your bank account, dude. I know you talking all that, you know, got it, my reality, but look at your bank account, bro. That can't be true. That can't be true. I know you talking all this, you know, power and limitlessness, but look at the circumstance. It can't be true. That can't be true. And we're so used to just accepting what we see, right? You're used to seeing with your two eyes instead of your inner eye. And with these two eyes, it's limited. Okay, with two eyes, with man, yes, it's impossible. With God, nothing is impossible. All things are possible. All things are happening now. And your ability to switch to the thing that you want is wholly contained in your ability to deny reality. As long as you keep believing what's in front of you, you cannot come above it. Okay? As long as you keep believing what's in front of you, you can't come above it. It will continue to master you. It will continue to bring you to your knees until you recognize yourself as the one who truly cannot be brought to their knees. Okay? When you recognize yourself as the giant, not the grasshopper. All right? As the one that gets to choose and gets to decide above 3D. Okay? So, stop caring about what 3D shows you. And when I say stop caring, it doesn't mean that you're not like emotional about it, right? It doesn't mean that you're not emotional about what's going on if it's not what you want. However, what it does mean is that you're not basing what you're going to have off of what it is. Okay? It means that you're not going to base what you're going to have off of what it is. So yes, I might be sad, I might be crying, but that doesn't mean that I'm laying down. I'm not going to ball up like a bitch, you know? So it's only two options. It's only two options. You can ball up or you can stand up. Only two. And when you stop bending to reality, reality bends to you. When you stop giving authority to reality and all the people and circumstances and things and places in it, they bend to you. There is nothing impossible. There is nothing outside of you. There's nothing that is out of reach for you. Nothing. The only time something becomes out of reach for you is when you decide that, because you're so powerful. You are the powerful decider. Like truly, you guys understand, like, what do you think right now about your manifestation? What do you think right now? It's taking too long. Who said that? Well, I'm just looking at what it's been. It's been this long. Okay, but who said that? It's taking so long? Who said that? You said that. You're abracadabraing your wand to say that. Oh, I'm just riddled with anxiety and depression. Who's saying that? Who's saying that? Who's putting that avatar on? You're putting that avatar on. Okay? Oh, well, it can't work out for me because I'm in a karmic, whatever the fuck. I'm in a karmic, I'm in a karmic agreement. Okay? I'm destined for this shit. You have infinite destinies. You have infinite destinies. You are not tied. Like, this is the thing, y'all. When you understand that everything exists, it all exists. Every reality exists. So guess what? The reality where you're in a karmic debt or a karmic connection or a karmic, what the fuck do they call it? It's something. It's a karmic something. Karmic whatever. Yeah, that reality exists. Yep, it sure does. Sure does. But you know what else exists? The reality where you're not. The reality where you're above that. You, like, this is the thing, y'all, if anything that y'all can understand, okay? You're above everything. You are above everything. The only thing that you are not above is the thing that you cannot accept that you're above, but you're still above it. You're still above it. The only reason why you're not experiencing yourself as above it is because you put yourself beneath it. You locked yourself. You built a glass ceiling above yourself and said, this is enough. This is as far as I can ascend. You built it. You can remove it just like that. Remove the idea of a process. Remove the idea that this has to take time. Who's saying that? Who's saying that? Who says it has to take time? Right? Who said that? You said that. When you realize that every fucking thing that's going on in your life, you're commanding it to be so. You're commanding it to be so. And until you accept that, you're gonna continue to point out things in your reality that you think are commanding things for you. And the higher that you rise in consciousness, the more that you're going to realize that nothing is commanding anything except you. And if you're like, but I don't know, and I don't think so, and this and that, assume it. What if it was? What if you were? Okay? Thank you, Tania. I hope I said your name right. You look gorgeous too. You looking like a baddie right there in the little bubble. All right, y'all. I'm gonna read y'all's comments. Y'all know I'm a trapper / rapper / bad bitch snatcher. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got those manifestations by realizing I am and ignoring the 3D. The 3D is what my old self manifested, not the me that I am now. Period. Okay, princess. Yes. Manifesting miracles during this live for everyone here. Yes, Ty, I love that. And I'm sending all that miracle energy back to you, goddess. Okay. Hello, Olivia. Do you have an advice on how to continue to believe in your power as a manifester? Just after I've tried manifesting my dog to be all right, but she still died young. I feel as if I cannot trust my power in other spheres like love and money anymore. The question is not about bringing back to life, though. Okay, Alexandra, I hear that. First of all, I am sorry for your loss. I'm sending my condolences to you. I know that has to be tough. And what I'm gonna zoom out from the question and answer the question behind the question, which is, what if I failed? What if I failed? How do I continue to believe in my power or act as in my power? Okay. And this is the absolute truth, you guys, is that we all, I don't give a fuck who it is. Every person fails along their journey. Every person fucks up. Every person misses the mark. Okay. So it's okay. It's not like even Neville. I'm sure there are things that Neville imagined that he did not receive, but he's not going to put that in his book. Okay. So it's okay. But this is the thing, you guys, is to, this is kind of like double-sided, but I'm just going to explain it. What will really help you is to accept yourself as God foundationally instead of as a condition. So if my life looks like this, if I manifest at this speed, if I get these things that I want, then I can accept that I'm God. But that is kind of it's a hamster wheel, because the more that you do, the more that you want to do. So the more wonders that you perform, the farther out your mind tries to go and says, okay, well, I guess my God self wasn't in this manifestation, it's in the next manifestation. And you continue to chase this identity and things and circumstances outside of you, okay, where you're not going to find it there. The truth about you is that you're a creator, whether you know it or not, whether you operating in it or not, however. And so for me, when it comes to failure, I like to, you can revise that you didn't, but the most important thing is just to keep going. Neville even has a I think a chapter or a part in his book where he talks about this, where he's like, no matter what happens, like no matter if you're missing the mark, you have to continue to try. That's part of what it is, because you're just being real. Sometimes you're not going to get it. And if that's where you cut yourself off, then you don't get to expand into the wonders of what you could do. Okay? So no matter what, you guys, this is the thing. No matter what, persist. No matter what. Don't make persisting conditional. Okay? I'll persist if. Ain't no if. Do you want it? Keep persisting. Okay? When it comes to you, Alexandra, feel. Grieve your dog. You know? Feel like it's okay. Cry. Grieve. It's all right. But don't let it put you back into the mentality of being powerless. It's okay if you feel like that right now because of what happened, but it doesn't mean, that's not what it means, okay? So when it comes to death, you guys, every soul on this planet has an entry point and an exit point, okay? And it's not going to be early, it's not going to be late, it's going to be on time. And I do believe that we can, obviously, people have manifested people back alive and, you know, reverse death and things like that. But death is not avoidable. You see what I'm saying? Because truthfully, death is not real. We don't die. We are eternal beings. But in this plane, this is a temporary thing. Okay? It's a temporary experience. We all come here to leave. Okay? So thank you, Carrie, if you're still here. Oh. I had a lucid dream the other day, y'all. And I didn't even do anything really cool. Like, I was only lucid for like 5 seconds. Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm dreaming. What should I do? And I was like, oh, I just want to explore. And I went outside and I got in the car and I just made the car start with my mind. I was like, I could have did something cooler than that. How do y'all truly say nothing matters? Keep going when you're losing everything. When you do the tapes, know you're one with God, but day after lose and have nothing left in a world that requires money. Like, I've done all the coaches, all the top ones, done the visuals, sleep tapes, affirmations, but in the 3D, I've gone from having everything I wanted to nothing. Okay. So this is a real thing, and there's a couple of ways that you could look at it, and it depends on where you're at, Ash, okay? What I will say is that one of the biggest traps when it comes to being a manifester in the law of assumption community is the trap of Tringsville. It's the trap of constantly identifying with lack. Okay, so this I'm so glad you asked that, Ash, because this is going to help a lot of people. I want y'all to, for one moment, forget about your past and forget about your future. Just let those go and come into the now moment. Okay, into the now moment. What are you aware of when it comes to your manifestation in the now moment? You will see that what you're truly aware of, despite all the things that you're doing, what you're truly aware of in the present moment is, I don't have it and I'm trying to get it. I don't have it and it's taking too long. I don't have it and it's on the way. I don't have it. It's pretty close. I can feel it. But are you in the point where you are in Barbados though? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are still in Tringsville. But the truth is, y'all, the truth, and we're going to talk more about this in the members in a second. But the truth is that you have it now. The truth is that you have it now, and your awareness is what lights that up and makes it clear and plain to you in 3D. Your awareness that I have it now, that I cannot lack, that I'm not lacking it. And if I'm not lacking it, then I can't be creating it. You see what I'm saying? The idea of creating and manifesting implies a process. It implies that you're making something happen that hasn't happened, which is cool. But it does kind of stretch things out. Okay? It makes things take longer. Is it done now or not? And giving yourself the authority to really, truly believe that. Because if it's done now, you guys, if I believe it's done now, I'm not going to get off and listen to a subliminal. When I manifested this place, you guys, I don't think I listened to one subliminal about dream house, Because the moment that I knew I had to move, I accepted that I had it already. I moved completely from desire to ownership. Not desire to, okay, now I have to do this and do that and do this and do that, which you can. But just know you're in Tringsville, okay? Now, the other thing that could happen, Ash, could be that you might just be leveling up in life. And so your old life is deconstructing to reconstruct, okay? You might, if you had everything that you wanted, you probably had birthed some new desires and was like, okay, this is cool, but I want some new shit. And now your reality is shifting to form into that. But like, once again, in all your ways, contemplate the happy ending, the benediction, the solution. Because at the end of the day, y'all, that's what's going to get you what you want. It truly doesn't matter, y'all. And hear me when I say this. I don't mean to be callous when I say it doesn't matter what the circumstance is, okay? It's not about being callous. It's about being dead ass for real with you. It's about understanding that if you want to come through it, if you want to come above it, that it can't matter. You see what I'm saying? Jesus can't come to the dead person and be like, damn, they dead, bruh. Ain't nothing I could do about that. And if so, then that's so. If the circumstance is so bad, then it's so. When Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead, one of the, I think it was Mary Magdalene, you know, he had his people with him, and she was like, he stinks already. It's already been 4 days. He's already decomposing. You can't do shit about that. Okay? And what did Jesus say? Oh yeah, that circumstance is too much. Well, how you gonna say circumstances don't matter? God, look, he's dead. No, he said get up. Because he gives life and takes it away. Period. You give life and take it away, period. With your focus, with your attention, with your words, with your energy. So, at the end of the day, if you don't want what's in 3D, you got to say fuck 3D. You have to. You have to. And when I say fuck 3D, I don't sit there and say that it's so easy. Oh my gosh, just do this. Sometimes it's not easy, and that's the fucking truth. Sometimes it's not easy. But guess what? It's not easy changing your mind. It's not easy ignoring 3D. It's not easy denying reality. It's also not easy living in bullshit situations. It's not easy living as a muggle. It's not easy believing that the president controls your whole life. Choose your heart. Which one? Are you going to be a muggle? Are you going to be a mystic? If you're here, you already chose. You already chose. Just step fully into that. Step fully into it. Stop listening to the bullshit. Stop listening to the things that's like, oh no, but you can't. Oh yeah, who's saying that? Who's saying that? And there is no authority opening up the clouds like, you can't do that. No, it's just you. It's you versus you. Sorry, y'all, I'm listening. I'm listening, reading your comments. Lisa, you're so focused on doing. Who are you being? Listen, woo, that's like the best thing. That is like the best thing that you can even ask yourself, y'all. You're focused on doing. Your doing comes from identifying with the version who does not have it. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, guys. Okay. Okay. How did you get your money mindset right? Okay, that's a great question. For me, what made the difference when it comes to money, what always makes the difference when it comes to money is energy. This is just my experience. For me, techniques, affirming, this, that, none of that shit worked for me, okay? It came from me shifting my identity, shifting what I believed about money. One of the biggest things that you can shift, and when I say shift, I mean assume, okay? I don't mean, oh yeah, okay, let me figure out how to affirm this until it comes true. No, I mean like literally just pretend. That's what when I say assume, that's what I mean. Assume that money is inexhaustible in your reality. Assume that you always have more than enough money. Not, oh, okay, I'm gonna say that until I do. No, step into that feeling, step into that mentality, step into that decision. First of all, know yourself as the decider over money. Okay? I don't know who gave me a super chat. I didn't even see it. But thank you. Step into your supremacy over money. A lot of us as creators still believe that money is supreme to us. Money is outside of us. Money is over there. And it's hard. All of that is some bullshit, okay? All of that is programming. And it's actually so untrue. The energy of money is ease, okay? The energy of money is ease. It will come to you with ease. It will flow to you with ease, but you have to be open to that, right? So and how do you become open to it? It's how you relate to money. It's just like everything else, y'all. It's just like everything else. You know your friend that's like, niggas ain't shit. Oh, I hate niggas. Every dude she fuck with is going to be terrible. Why? Not because all niggas ain't shit, but because she's matching herself with that. Okay? If you say, oh, I never got no money. I'm broke. Oh, money just is too hard. Oh, then money is going to pass you by. Okay, I told y'all somebody came to me when Bitcoin was $75. $75, okay? And I passed on the opportunity because my mind was a poor mentality. I would be set, okay? Even with just one, I would have been set. But my mentality was not a match to the ease of money flowing to me. Okay, so the thing is, stop believing it's the money. This is the thing with everything, y'all. This is what this video is about. Stop believing that the answer is something outside of you. Stop believing it's the job, it's the economy, it's this, it's the tariffs. Oh, it's whatever the fuck. It's not anything except for what you keep deciding it is, okay? So keep deciding. And the other thing that made the difference for me, there's a lot. Like money had, I have videos on money because money it's a lot of things that shifted for me. But one of the other most important things was persisting until it's done. I would continue to persist and persist and persist. And just like Ash was saying, things would start to fall apart around me, fall apart. And I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I guess this means that I can't do it. And I would give up. And I'd be like, okay, let me just go ahead and get back in these Uber streets because there's nothing I can do. It doesn't work. And this time, I finally accepted myself as God to money. I'm God to money. It follows my command. When I call it, it comes. Okay? I'm magnetic to money. I'm a master at manifesting money. I've always been a master at manifesting money. Money comes to me with ease. Money is ease. I manifest money instantly. Money is always abundantly available to me. Okay? I stopped looking at 3D. I stopped looking at 3D for the money that wasn't there. I started to take on, one of the best things I can tell y'all about money is it's an energetic state. And this is just me. Okay? This is me because I'm an energy person. Everything for me is a feeling. But money is a feeling of calm, of ease, of everything's cool, everything's good. And there's a feeling of groundedness, but also a feeling of excitement. There's a feeling of possibility. Ooh, I can go buy this. I can buy anything I want. What do I want? Choice. Now, when you think about how we think about money as regular people and even how we manifest money, okay? Oh, I gotta wake up and do the meditation and the affirmation and the subliminal and this and that and all day and every day. I gotta do this and impress my mind because I don't have it. And all of that frantic shit is not the energy of money. Money is the energy of ease, not struggle. So even when you're struggling with it manifestationally, okay? Now you got to find your balance between telling yourself the new story and not overwhelming yourself and staying in Tringsville. But truthfully, y'all, another little hack is to think about something you want to buy. And I'm not even gonna lie, buy something. Don't don't drain your bank account, unless you got faith like that. But buy something that's you maybe wouldn't want to buy. Like you might look and say, "Oh, I don't have enough." Right? When you say I don't have enough, you're abracadabraing your reality. I don't have enough. When you go ahead and just buy that thing, the money comes back to you. Create that belief. Everything I spend returns to me multiplied. Get a good relationship with spending. Stop seeing your money as dwindling. Like, create the belief that your money can't dwindle. Your money only regenerates. These are the type of things that I started thinking about money. Okay. And I'm going to tell you this because I know, like, when it comes to money, it worries you, right? That worry, when they say there's nothing to fear but fear itself, that's what it is with money. When that feeling comes and it's like, oh my gosh, oh my God, I don't have what I need. I can't realize that that's the lie. We keep believing that feeling. Oh my God, I felt this feeling. I thought this thought. What's happened all these years ago or happens every month for me, it's probably going to happen again. But no, realize that that's the lie. That's the illusion. Okay. What if you could not lack? And truly you can't. If you are a God and everything is contained in you, and if you are one with everything, how can you be separate from anything, including money? How? Do y'all remember that YouTube with a guy? He was like, no, wait, this is a different guy. Never mind. Anais, what's up? There has been things I didn't get, but I still think about all the things I have manifested. There's power in knowing what you already created for yourself. That always refuels me. I love that, Anais. Yes, you guys, instead of focusing on what you did not manifest, focus on what you did. Because there's so many things that you have manifested, you guys. And this is the part of, honestly, it's part of failure consciousness. Failure consciousness is going to weed out of your mind all the success that you've had and focus in and hone in on the failures that you've had. And it's just not serving you, you guys, okay? It's just not serving you. Now with me, it's like I'm scared to want things and scared to be happy because I'm scared of feeling disappointed, okay? Totally get that. And that, I feel like, is part of that human programming. Good things don't last, happiness is fleeting, blah, 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 blah. But what I'll say is come up in your self-concept. When you really, again, y'all, accept yourself as God, okay? Accept yourself as God. There's nothing too good for you. There's nothing too much for you. You're meant to live your most beautiful, highest, amazing life, okay? But when you think that, well, I'm still the version that only gets some of what she wants and some things she doesn't, right? Well, then, yeah, then it starts to seem like, man, maybe this is too much. Have I ever been in the dark night of the soul? Yes, I have. And I fucking hated it. Thank you, Ty. I'm seeing your super chat now. Well, I'm seeing you sent it. Thank you, babe. The rampages put me in new energy today and my anxiety is gone. It put me in the feeling of indecision that it's done, period. How can I manifest a financial miracle before Monday? What do you need it for? Okay. What do you need it for? Whatever you need it for, just go to your imagination and see yourself having it. See yourself celebrating. Go to the feeling like, what if it was done? What about when it is done? How would you feel after? What would you do after? Who would you call? Who would you tell? Do whatever you can to get into that feeling of having it. Now, here's another thing that you can do is drop the awareness of need, okay? You already have it. Decide that it's yours now. You got the financial miracle. Isn't it wonderful? Go into gratitude, go into celebration, go into praise and happiness. Oh my God, it happened, right? It happened. Keep in mind, you guys, when it comes to manifesting things on a time crunch, something that I keep in mind is that there is a reality where it did manifest when I needed it. There's a reality where it did. So that's what I'm deciding. That's a big thing that can help you guys, is just know that what you want exists. That's the thing. It's not like it doesn't exist. It's not like it's impossible. There's nothing impossible. There's nothing that's not existing. So it exists. So it's available. So it's there. So you can have it. You know what I mean? So you can have it. So you do have it. Focus there. Okay. Y'all funny. Yes, reality got affected. Perfect to hear right now. I'm going shopping for a purse, period. How to manifest college full ride scholarship acceptance overnight. SATs? Yeah, I'd say SATs. Yeah, feel yourself in the dorm. Don't even, like, this is the thing, y'all. Don't even go to the email. Go to the dorm. Feel yourself in the dorm. Feel yourself waking up like, holy shit, I'm here. Wow, I'm here. Feel the relief. Feel the happiness. Go to your end. Not TV and music is all lack of clock. Not lack of clock. Oh my gosh. Every time I try to manifest, my mind says, no, you don't. No, you don't. I say, how come I can't, but still can't manifest? Well, that's just not true. Start with that you're the best manifester, Tara. You manifesting anyways, y'all. This is the thing, y'all. Listen, you're not lacking power. You're not lacking power. You came here with the power of God. What you're lacking is focus. You're lacking focus. You're lacking discipline. You're lacking conviction. You're lacking supremacy over your mind. These are the things that you want to exercise. I don't care what it is. Oh, you can't manifest? Guess what? That's a story. That's a story. And the magician put a spell on himself and said, I can't do magic. That's it. You put the magic on yourself to not do magic. Now put the magic on yourself to reveal that you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you are. You manifest something today, Tara. Just decide right now, you know what? I'm stepping into the reality because all realities exist. So I'm stepping into the reality where I'm an excellent manifester, where I always get exactly what I want right now. Right now. Swear to you, you will receive something before the end of the night. Because you're God, period. The only reason why you fail to experience it because you fail to see it. You fail to accept it. Okay. I'm actually in my dark night of the soul living in the airport. How do you manifest in this state? It seems impossible to be positive. I feel the worst. Even if I try to feel the best, I don't. Okay. So don't, like, if you're in a place where you can't really fix your state, Derek, then focus more. This is when techniques are helpful. Okay. So I would say do, like, even record. So you don't even have to mentally think it. Something like, you could even do Isn't It Wonderful? You know, you could do Isn't It Wonderful? If I were you, I would probably focus on being in a home, right? So fall asleep every night. When you're falling asleep in the airport, fall asleep as if you're in a bed in your home, right? You're surrounded by your things in a safe place that you love. And just fall asleep to that every night. It won't take long, I promise you. But I will say this, Derek, and I keep saying this in every live, y'all. It doesn't matter how dire the situation is. You have to focus. You have to, okay? You have to focus. Even if your focus is just coming into the awareness that everything is already mine. I don't have to do shit. It's all mine. That's also focusing, okay? But don't let 3D continue to tell you what it is. I promise you, Derek, if you fall asleep as if you are in your bed. You're in a bed, in your home. Open your eyes and see something that implies that this is your home. See a picture on the wall or, you know, something that of yours in the corner. I promise you, you won't be there. Okay? There are worlds within worlds. What's going on in front of you guys is not the only thing going on. All things are going on. Okay. What about when you know your decision is what manifests, but you don't feel fully ready to decide it? Fears of not being able to keep it. What would you do? It's your identity. Your identity doesn't match what you're deciding. So work on your identity. Who's the version of you? What's the version of you who has that and maintains it effortlessly? I can't manifest a new home. I feel too bad, too weak. Been sleeping in the airport since 1 week. It's hard. Derek, you're not bad or weak or any of that shit. Okay? Recognize a real dawn when you see one. Stop looking at your situation and concluding from your situation that you're not powerful, because that's not the truth. Okay? Like, when Jesus was crucified, being nailed to a cross, I think is a good time to be like, damn, I don't think God is fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think shit's working out for me. All right? You got to know yourself above the circumstance. Like Jesus, yes, Jesus was doing all these wonders, but the whole time people was throwing stones at him, trying to arrest him, trying to talk shit to him. All his homeboys abandoned him. Like, it was not sweet for him. Okay? And I'm not saying that it has to be like that, but I'm saying to know yourself above the circumstance. Okay? Know yourself above the circumstance. Put the circumstance in subject to you. And it's okay when you're down and you're sad, and that's a fucked up situation. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's a fucked up situation. However, it's not above you. It's not above you. Okay? You are above it. And Derek, I'm seeing you. I'm knowing you. I'm seeing you and knowing. You come into the chat and tell us, oh my God, I got an amazing place, and it happened so quickly. It happens so quickly and easily, and it's already done, Derek. That's what I feel. Your solution is already there. Whatever it is that needs to happen has already unfolded. Trust in that. Okay? Trust in that. It's already unfolded for you. Don't even, you feel like, you know what? You feel like, I can't manifest. I'm sick of manifesting. I'm sick of doing this. All right. Then accept it's yours. Accept that there's nothing to manifest because it's done already. Okay. Yes, Derek, let me know. You know, it's not even, you ain't even got to let me know because I already know the results. You came on the live and you told everyone, wow, I'm in my place and I love it. And it happened so easily and quickly. And it's just like you said, Olivia, it was already in motion. Whatever needed to happen was already in motion, and I received it and I love it. And it just worked out perfectly. And we're like, wow, Derek, we knew that already though. We knew that. And let me tell you, facing homelessness, you guys, this is when I leveled up in my manifestation game. I had 30 days to get out of the house that I was in. I had no money. I had 400 credit score. I had no car. I had not shit except my imagination, and manifested it. And that's when I knew, oh, wow, that is what taught me circumstances don't matter. The circumstances are going to continue to come to you to say, I matter. It matters. This is above you. They're going to do that. And then you either come to the circumstance and you ball up and you say, yeah, you're right. I can't do anything. I could have said, yeah, you're right. 400 credit score, there's no hope for me. Let me find a good corner or fucking sidewalk to curl up on. Okay? You can ball up or you can stand up. And you can say, you know what? If I really believe that thoughts become things, let me discipline my thoughts. Let me make the decision mentally and allow for it to show itself then. And when you show yourself, when you do it with something that is bigger than freaking a coffee or a parking spot, it's something that reality has told you clearly, no, that's impossible. It's no way. And you manifest it anyways, this is how you know nothing is impossible to me. Nothing. Okay? We live in an alternate version with multiple dimensions of parallel universe and an endless divided matrix, period. That's it. Yeah, in one reality, yeah, you're living in the airport. In one reality, you don't have what you want. In one reality, it's taking so long. Ugh. In another reality, you have it. It's yours. It's done. You're celebrating. You popping a bottle of champagne right now. Okay? Okay. All right. About to slide. I'm going to go live for my members, and then I'm going to make another video. But I am intending that this prospers you all immensely. I have ways that you guys can work with me in the description. If you would like to join next month's Godstate group coaching, then you can join. The link is in the description. Okay, we have like maybe another week or so before we start. And you can work with me one-on-one as well. But other than that, I'm intending it prospers you immensely. I'm intending you all receive all the miracle energy that Ty put out for everybody in the beginning. And I'm sending you all infinite love and looking forward to reading all your success stories, okay? So I'll see you guys in a video soon.